Listen to this. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident.
It says, for it is evident. Now, if you go to court and they got evidence against you, what does that mean?
Proof.
Proof, right? It says, for it is evident. That means that it is proof. They have proof, right? For it is evident
that our Lord.
Who is our Lord? Jesus Christ, right? So it says that it is evident, we have proof that our Lord, read,
sprang out of Judah.
Sprang out of where?
Out of Judah.
What's Christ's nationality?
Sprang out of Judah.
Right, so it says that Christ sprang out of the tribe of Judah. Now, I just read to you in Jeremiah that Judah was black, right? You say you from the tribe of Judah, you black. I'm from the tribe of Judah, I'm black. So if it's proof that Christ is from the tribe of Judah, what color is Christ? I could be a black man. What was your name, man?
Daniel.
Who? Daniel, that's right. What you say your name was?
Jalen.
Jalen.
Right.
Jalen, so let me ask you a question real quick. How old are you?
25.
25, okay. Young man. So, while you was up here, who did he say, what's your nationality?
What you mean, like race?
Yeah, your race. What nation of people you descend from?
African American.
African American. All right. So, what we out here doing, we out here trying to teach our people who we are according to the Bible,
That's right?
Because African American, if you look in the Bible, are you going to see the word African American? You read the Bible? A little bit, you know it a little bit. If you look in the Bible, you going to see the word African American? Are you going to see Caucasian? You going to see Chinese people? Japanese people? You ain't going to see none of them words, right? But you know those people still existed back then, right? You understand that? So that means that if the people existed back then, and we still generating to this day, that means that the people that's living on earth now have to be some of the people that's in the Bible. But you're not going to see none of those names. So that's what we out here to do. We out here to teach our people who we are according to the Bible. Because believe it or not, the Bible, these records, these are your records.
That's
right? Because you can look in the books, in the history book, and all you're going to see is history of the white man, Japanese man, all these other people, but you're not going to see your history. And if you do see it, you're going to see it starting from Martin Luther King, starting from the slave ship. But what were we before slaves? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we out here to do, to teach our people. So if you look on this chart, right? If you look on this side, on the left side, these are the names that God gave us in the Bible, right? Because we had to be called something in the Bible. These names on the left, these are the names that they gave us in captivity, right? After they came and captured us, they put names upon us. So when you say you African American, if you say that your nationality is African American, you placing another man's name on you. You understand that? Because you know we are from Africa, but what part of Africa we come from? We don't know, right? Don't know that. And you know we came over to America on slave ships, right? So you can't be American. How you African American? You're not American. We're not from over here. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not an African American, then what are you?
Just African.
Just African. Right. Africa is a whole continent with 54 countries. What country in Africa are you from? You say what? You don't know? Get that in Isaiah 1 and 3. Now listen, I'm glad you said that. Now pay attention. Because I don't want you to think that we just men out here just trying to preach the Bible to you. Right? We sent out here. The Lord sent us out here to wake our people up. You my people. Listen to this.
The book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox know of his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So he say an ox, you know what that is? It's like a cow. He say the ox know his owner, and he say an ass, that's a donkey. He knows his master's crib, right? So he say these two animals know where they belong. The ox, he know who he belong to. The donkey, he know where he from. They know where they come from, right? Listen to this.
But
Israel, the nation of Israel, God's chosen people,
do not know.
They what?
Do not know. My people do not consider.
You hear that? God said that the Israelites, his chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel, God's chosen people, he said they not gonna know who they are.
That's right.
So when I asked you what's your nationality and you said I don't know, who did God say was not gonna know who they were? His people.
That's right.
That means that you Israel. Listen, that's indication number one. That you God's chosen people. God said in the Bible, he said through prophecy, he said, my people in the last days, they're not going to know who they are. I asked you who you are, and you say, I don't know. That's indication number one. That's why I'm trying to show you on this chart right here. It says that anybody on this side of the world, or anywhere, who identifies themselves as a black American, right? That's what you said, an African American. You say you black. Anybody who identifies themselves as being a black American, God said that you are Judah. You the tribe of Judah. That's your nationality. Your nationality is that you are an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
But we've lost that. Our people don't understand it no more, because through what happened in slavery, they came and they just changed our nationality. They changed it to whatever. Because believe it or not, you saying African American, you 25. I was born in 84. They started calling us African American in 1984, the year I was born. What they call us before African American? You see what I'm saying? They call us Negro. They call us colored. They call us Afro-American, nigga, whatever. All these, every time they feel like changing our nationality, they come. Because even if you fill out a job application, you got a job? You got no job. All right, when you start filling out job applications, it's going to ask you your race. And the only thing that they're going to have for you to mark is African American, and they're going to have black on there. You see what I'm saying? That ain't no nationality. You can't be from black. Ain't no land of black. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no people black. You understand that? So God said, that's what we out here trying to do. Show you, Daniel, our chosen people. You are God's chosen people, right? You understand that? So if I was to ask you what's your nationality now that we didn't win over this, what you gonna say? What's your nationality?
Judah.
That's right. You Judah.
That's right.
Now, do you understand why that's important? I want to show you something. Get Jeremiah 14:2. I'm going to show you something that's important. It's important for you to know that you're the tribe of Judah. Because it's all going to lead to some things, and you're going to be like, dang, I understand. Your eyes going to be open just a little bit.
All of the enemy, them are going to be a prey one day. Oh, what time for rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time up, time up. This is the work of God. This are your kingdom reach to the stage of decadence. The water rise up and it's very evident. We come to claim our roots and take back our heritage. We were never savages, taken from the decayed state. Now my kindred wake, meditating scriptures and increase with faith. While leading reach destruction await. Bind them kings with chain. Oh, what time to rise up, rise up. This are your kingdom of fall right now. Your time.
Hey, Shalom, Most High in Christ bless. This is Captain Immanuel. Subscribe to IUIC Arkansas on YouTube. First and foremost, scan that QR code. Follow us on all platforms to help us push this truth. Facebook, Instagram, X.com, TikTok, need I say more? Everything! Just type in IUIC Arkansas and hit the follow or subscribe button, alright? Most High in Christ bless.
I want you to hear what the Lord say about the Jews. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourner.
Who mourning?
Judah mourner.
It says Judah, the tribe of Judah, he said they mourning, right? Just like we are today. We got a lot to be in mourning about. We live in bad neighborhoods. The police killing us left and right. We killing each other left and right. You see what I'm saying? Baby mama, baby father, you grew up with your father in the house? You see what I'm saying? That's something to mourn about. You didn't grow up with your father. You see what I'm saying? It says Judah mourning.
And the gates thereof language.
The gates mean leadership, right? It says the leadership have language. That means we don't have any leadership in the black community. I want you to do something for me. Think. Name one black leader that we got in our community. I ain't talking about just in Pine Bluff. I'm talking about a person that can get on the TV and say, hey, black people, we need to mobilize and do this, right? Like how Martin Luther King, you know, Martin Luther King used to get on the thing and everybody would follow. Malcolm X used to get on there, everybody would follow, but they killed him, right? They killed our leaders. It says the gates language. Name one black leader that we got today. You can't do it. It says the gates thereof language. That means that our leadership have fallen. We don't have any leadership. Listen what it said about the Jews.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
Nah, they white.
They are black. unto the ground.
You hear that? It says that the Jews, the tribe of Judah, it says that they're black. They're black people, right? It says Judah are black people. So when we come up and I'm telling you that your nationality is Judah from the tribe of Israel, I ain't just saying that. I'm telling you that because that is who you really are. You are the tribe of Judah. You are God's chosen people. The Bible say you black, right? I'm gonna show you something else. Were you up here when my man was explaining the color of Christ? Were you up here? What color is Christ?
He's dark color.
Right, I got you. So people who
Most
live in...
people think that he's bright, pale, like
Right.
pale. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, most people think that, right?
He's more like this here.
Got you.
That's real.
That's more like what Christ looked like, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you two things, all right, real quick. Go to, now I want the one in Hebrews about Christ being from Judah. All right, listen to this. Read.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident.
It says, for it is evident. Now, if you go to court and they got evidence against you, what does that mean? Proof, right? It says, for it is evident. That means that it's proof. They have proof, right? For it is evident
That our Lord.
who is our Lord? Jesus Christ, right? So it says that it is evident. We have proof that our Lord, read,
Sprang out of Judah.
sprang out of where?
Out of Judah.
What's Christ's nationality?
Sprang out of Judah.
Right, so it says that Christ sprang out of the tribe of Judah. Now, I just read to you in Jeremiah that Judah was black, right? You say you from the tribe of Judah, you black. I'm from the tribe of Judah, I'm black. So if it's proof that Christ is from the tribe of Judah, what color is Christ? Got to be a black man.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation